Shakur Stevenson unretires, and Bob Arum says he ain't got no doubt that Shakur Stevenson gonna re-sign the Top Rank. Very interesting, bro. Very interesting. Let's talk about it, man. Because if what Bob Arum says is true, Bob Arum was asked, would Shakur Stevenson sign a contract extension with Top Rank? Bob Arum replied, that's not even a question. That's not even a question. He re-signed it. Look, bro, I gotta keep it a buck with y'all, man. I really do. If Shakur Stevenson re-signs to Top Rank, I don't want to hear shit about Tank Davis ducking him. I don't want to hear shit about Devin Haney ducking him. I don't want to hear shit about that, bro. And I ain't saying there's nothing wrong with re-signing the Top Rank. You want to chase down Loma? You want to unify and fight Navarrete? Then those are your priority. Now, if he unifies with Navarrete and then he unifies with the winner of Loma and Cambosos and it's his belt left and his Tank belt left, okay, then yeah, we pushing for undisputed. Make the fucking fight happen. But what we not going to do, bro, is have you set to be a free agent, you re-sign the Top Rank, and then you start that whole campaign that Top Rank like to start where you fighting Lomachenko because Tank Davis ain't want to smoke. Oh, you fighting Navarrete because Tank Davis ain't want to smoke. Because when Shakur Stevenson signs the Top Rank, he going to sign for fights. I'm signing because you're going to give me this fighter, you're going to give me that fighter. This is your plan with me. This is how many fights I'm signing for. So his opponent's going to already be lined up. So what we not going to do is act like he won't smoke with all these fighters that he like to have in it, his name, their name in his mouth and talk about him and shit. And then act like they ducking him and shit. On that Terrence Crawford plan. Terrence Crawford is his mentor. That's his big brother. That's his big uncle. You know what I'm saying? It's the big bro he never had type shit. And we saw this shit with Bub before. Oh, they made sides of the streets for me. Oh, everybody ducking me. They don't want to fight me. Wham. Bro, you was free to do whatever you wanted in 2018. And you was calling out Keith Thurman, Danny Garcia, all them fighters in 2018. And then you looked at the lay of the land and you said, fuck it. I'm going to stay right where I'm at for these higher guarantees. You did that, bro. And now Shakur looks to be following in his footsteps, bro. And I don't know if I told y'all, smash the like, sub to the channel, share the video, all that. I'm live Monday, Wednesday, and Thursday nights at 7:30. If you want to debate, you can hit the link while I'm live, or you can email me, knockoutboxing86@yahoo.com. And all that shit, right? But off of that, Shakur Stevenson has to decide. Are you chasing the big fights? Do you value your flexibility? Do you value your ability to really go after the fights you claim you want? Or you going to sign for them guarantees and you going to let them pick your opponents and they're going to have a whole plan for you for 2-3 fights at a time? That's what you have to decide, bro. But what we're not going to do is, oh, you re-sign the Top Rank and, oh, Rolly Romero ducking me. He don't want no smoke. Oh, Ryan Garcia ducking me. He don't want no smoke. Oh, Tank Davis ducking me. He don't want no smoke. Because that cross-promotional shit, he's not big enough for a cross-promotional fight. The man's fighting on Thursdays. He's fighting for free. He ain't no ticket seller like that. He don't have the huge upside of having a huge social media following like a Ryan Garcia, where you feel like you can turn some of his followers into casual fans because he don't have none of that shit going for him. So, yeah, somebody in Shakur Stevenson's position, someone in Terrence Crawford's position, someone in Devin Haney's position, these fighters that aren't as popular, that aren't revenue generators, yes, you have to go, or don't have the upside to be revenue generators, yes, you have to go to where the smoke is at. So if you're Shakur Stevenson and you want a Ryan Garcia or a Subriel Matias or a Devin Haney, you got to go see what the zone is talking about. If you're a free agent, if you're Shakur Stevenson and you want a Gervonta Tank Davis, or you want a motherfucking Rolly Romero Pitbull winner, you have to go. You want a Frank Martin, you gotta go see what they talking about over there. You gotta go see. If you don't go see, you can't get mad when you don't get opportunities. Because guess what? You ain't got no problem with Bob Arum doing it for you. Because guess what? You'll get a shot at Navarrete before any of those other guys will. That's what going to Top Rank will get you. You'll get a shot at Lomachenko before any of them other fighters will. That's what going to Top Rank gets you. So whatever beds you make, man, just line that shit and be cool with it. Because Shakur cries that a lot of people ducked him, and I've given it to him because we're talking about mandatory opportunities. For vacant WBC title, Oscar Valdez ducked the shit out of him. Jamel Herring tried to duck him. Isak Pitbull Cruz had an opportunity to try to be champion at 135 pounds. He never been a champion before. He ducked him and fought Giovanni Cabrera instead. Yes, those things happen. William Zepeda ducked him. They ducked him because, again, when you're getting ordered shit and mandatories and shit and you don't take, yes, bro, those are ducks. But when it comes to dudes that you actually have to do business with, you can't claim they ducked you if you re-sign to where they not at. Tim Zoot cannot go sign to the zone and claim that Jermell Charlo ducked him. Sorry, bro. That's how that shit gonna go. So, I ain't mad that he's signing with Top Rank because they got some belts over there for him. He can unify in lightweight. I'm not saying it's a bad move. It's just not the move that you want or the move that you would take if you truly ready to fight the big fights right now like you claim you are. Bob Arum would not already be talking about, without a doubt, he letting people know that you ain't even testing the waters. Bro, that's my problem. You can't even say you tested the waters, bro. Because can't nobody talk to you till you out your contract. So he letting it be known that it ain't even a question he re-signing the Top Rank. So you ain't even test the waters like you told me directly you was going to do. Oh, yeah, I'm free agent. It's definitely my last fight. I'm entertaining any and everything. Well, Bob Arum's saying differently. He's saying your ass and I already re-signed. Ain't no question your ass re-signed. No question whatsoever. So you can't run that game on me. It might work with some other people. It might, but it's not going to work over here because you ain't even entertained. You ain't even go see what anybody else will be offering you. You didn't even test the market. So I don't want to hear shit about motherfucking big name fighters ducking you or you can't get a fight or size of the street and all that shit, man. I don't want to hear that because you didn't even try to go be free, bro. You ain't even trying to go be free. You running around here cool with whatever Top Rank doing to you. And I don't even know why you would sign to somebody that did you so dirty in the first place. See, people be getting short memories and shit. And some of y'all don't remember how Bob Arum has actually treated Shakur Stevenson. Number one, in his most recent comment, he basically told him, shut up and fight. You being impatient, it takes patience. You know, I understand he mad, but he gotta make patience and stuff. The WBO ordered Navarrete versus motherfucking Berinchek. Man, he told the WBO to order Navarrete versus Berinchek, bro. That man let Oscar Valdez duck you, and he was about to let Valdez duck you again and fight Navarrete the first time. But remember, Bud Crawford sued his ass, and then you end up getting a fight magically. When he getting sued by Bud Crawford, man, you better wake up. Valdez ducked you at 126. That's why you fought Joey Gonzalez for a vacant. Jamel Herring, he was about to let Jamel Herring duck you to fight Valdez. Yeah. When the whole WBO shit, when you got your first belt at 130. Then Navarrete, he letting them do it right now. And he used Navarrete to get you to resign. You don't see that shit? You thought you were fighting Navarrete. He took him out from under you and instead let Navarrete challenge for the WBO belt. And then promise you that if you re-sign with him, you'll get the Navarrete fight. If you re-sign with him, he'll do what he can to get the Loma fight. And you falling for that shit, bro. You falling for that shit, young man. And then you're going to go right back to, I'm ready to fight Tank Davis right now. I'm ready to do this right now. While they putting your ass on free TV, you fighting on Thursdays. You ain't really building a name for yourself. Your tickets ain't selling like that. And you getting a high guarantee. And Bob Arum ain't making no money off of you. So he get belligerent, start saying stupid shit about you like he did with Terrence Crawford. And then you accuse people of ducking you because the business don't make sense and they just waiting on you to get out your contract. So you can do business with them for the big fights and shit. You gonna see though. And Shakur fans, y'all gonna see too. Y'all gonna see too. I think this is a bad move not to just re-sign with Top Rank, but to not even consider what other people are offering after you said you would. To let them basically bully you, bro. They bullied you. Oh, you think you getting Navarrete, man? You want a shot at Navarrete? Shit. You gonna have to re-sign. We about to have him fight for the vacant WBO. About to have him fight for the vacant WBO. Now, you want that shot to unify. You want me to get you these unification fights with these guys? You got to resign to me. I can't just give you a unification fight and then you go out the door. They held them fights over your head, bro. And you let them do it. You let them do it. We have our answer. Remember I said Shakur Stevenson got two options. I told y'all when all this shit happened, I said, if he want Navarrete, they dangling Navarrete over his head. They dangling a potential Loma fight over his head if Loma beats Kambosos. If he want them fights, they gonna make his ass resign. They gonna make his ass resign. If that's one option, resign. You gonna get them fights. We'll give you a little tune up in June. Give you a little easy tune up in June. And then you get them fights. Them unification fights you've been talking about. Or, if you don't re-sign, we're going to give you a tough-ass fight because we're trying to get that belt up off you. And I said Shakur can either bet on himself and they're going to give him a tough-ass fight for a last fight. All the odds going to be against him. The judges going to be against him. He's going to have to show how special he is because they're going to want him to lose because they're going to want to snatch that belt up off of him. Or, he can re-sign and they're going to give him some tune-up fight for yet-to-be-determined opponent and all that extra shit. And guess what? Look like he getting a tune-up. Look like, as a matter of fact, let's guess his opponent, shall we? Let's guess his opponent. Let's see if we right, bro. Let's see if he right. Because, see, now that he done re-signed, according to Bob, there's no question he's re-signing. Now that we know that, we know it's probably not Raymond Muratalla. That ain't it. Let's see who it might be. But you might get Shakur Stevenson versus Zaire Abdullah. Artem, the dude that Frank Martin beat. Or you might get him in there with Maxie Hughes, since a lot of people feel like Maxie Hughes beat George Kambosos. Those are the type of defenses you might get, bro. One of them, watch. 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 You ain't getting Raymond Muratalla no more if he's signing back to Top Rank. I'd almost bet you that. But y'all let me know what y'all think. Comment below, smash like, sub to the channel. I'll see y'all soon, man. Peace out.